Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kim Duramo from the American Institute of Mind-Body Medicine, and yesterday I shared a video about my relationship with time and how I was aware of how contracted I was feeling about my idea. I'm rushed, I don't have enough time, I've got to use my time wisely, I've got to be productive. All this stuff started coming up into my awareness, and so I was aware of the limitation it was causing and the stress it was causing in my body, and all of those things are exactly what creates disease. It changes your hormones, changes your chemistry, overruns your adrenal glands, and you just get burnt out. So in my process, I just stay as aware of my body as possible and open to expand and release what's holding me back. And as I've done this, a lot of discomfort has come up, a lot of anxiety and all the fear, right? That's the fear that, I've been living with my whole life somewhere way down there below the level of my conscious mind that's now ready to release. And I wanted to share this with you because it's sort of this calibration process that happens. And I've been through this so many times, I just sort of go with it now. But when all that stuff comes up, right now you've released whatever it was that was suppressing it. So then, I would do my life in this busy state of checking Facebook and keeping going, and to some degree, being in that unconscious process. But once you release that, all the fear that those behaviors were suppressing, they come up and you feel it. And it can feel like a lot of anger, it can feel like fear, it can feel like, whatever's like the worst feeling in the world. It's a heaviness. And you think there's something wrong. I should just go back to where I was and keep being in that survival. No, it's a calibration process. You're going through that as those old emotions that could have been there for decades. They've been crystallized in your body to the level where they're all tucked in. You don't really feel them, you don't experience them. They still create and drive your life and create a lot of chaos, but now that they're coming up, they're not in that sort of solid crystallized form anymore, they're releasing. You will feel it. You'll feel the discomfort, sometimes extreme amounts of fear. And so breathing through it and being aware of what's going on is incredibly helpful. One of the things I'll do is a little EFT tapping, and I did it this morning. It was incredible. I was aware of this uneasy feeling of anxiety, like what's going on, and breathe through it, did a little tapping, and it was just the awareness of the anxiety. So I said, I love and accept myself fully. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And I'll just tap that. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. What am I doing? That's the Ho'oponopono 4-part mantra that helps settle your nervous system. You're just letting your system know, I love you, right? Because your essence is unconditional love. All parts of your body love to receive that. I'm sorry. And that's just a way of, anyways, I've taken on this crap, made my life a mess, and allowed myself to hold on to this fear for so long. I'm letting this deeper inner part of myself know, I'm sorry. I'm ready to let that go. Please forgive me. That means just go with it. Let it all go. I'm asking my inner self to sort of forgive all the ways I've held on to old, limited ways of being that have caused me harm. So please forgive me, and then thank you. Thank you is just an acknowledgement that I'm here, I'm listening, and I'm connected with myself. So I'll just tap all the tapping points, and I'll say that. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Underneath the chin, just breathing in and out, and you can repeat that out loud over and over. Underneath the collarbone, underneath the armpit, and then right on top of the head. And you can just repeat it with each point that you tap. And then I breathed in, I breathed out, I felt way better. And I didn't have that same stirred up feeling with all that's been coming up as I've released my old relationship with time and allowed myself into that expansion. Time is on my side. I have all the time that I need. I can relax. So I kind of have been releasing some old ways of being where I'd move fast, I'd talk fast, I would do things fast. Now, it was working for me. It was working for a long time until it wasn't. And you'll know that point when the behaviors are no longer functional. And now I'm aware it's just holding me back. So to settle into this new state of ease, it's really helpful to remember those crystallized emotions are moving. You will feel it. It's normal. Allow it to happen. breathe through it, use some tapping to support and nurture yourself, and keep expanding. This is Dr. Kim Duramo from the American Institute of Mind-Body Medicine. Be sure to share this video with others that you love, and be sure you're subscribed at drkimd.com. I'll see you in the next video.